government. It loves you and wants to keep you safe and well. It even wants to make paying taxes, fines, and court costs easier for you. How? Well, you'll need to meet your straw man. He was born the same day you were. He looks like you, has the same name, and lives in your house, but you never knew he existed. You will have even paid his parking tickets or taxes. The worst part? He's been dead from day one. From every birth certificate, a legal personality, or legal fiction, is created with the same name to confuse little old you into thinking it's you. So, there's a human you and a paper you, or as it's commonly known, a straw man. So when it seems like government officials, court clerks, or the police are speaking English, they aren't. They're speaking legalese, designed to make you agree to verbal and written contracts without even knowing about it, all spun from Black's Law Dictionary. For example, when the police say, "Do you understand?" you'll say, "Yes." What they are really saying is, "Do you stand under our authority?" Oops-a-daisy, you just created a verbal contract with them. Oh, you clever government. Did you know that whenever you register something, you are handing over title to the person you register it with? That's right. Whenever you register something with the government, they assume it belongs to them. Registered your car? Super! Now you are the registered keeper of your vehicle, and the government can crush it when you don't pay your, straw man's taxes. Expecting a new bundle of joy? Well, then you need to register your little darling with a birth certificate. Then they can start the process all over again and create a new straw man for your little one. Isn't that great? So when Junior grows up, he'll be able to generate revenue just like you have. When you notify on your baby by signing the birth certificate, your child becomes a ward of state, and if the government doesn't like what you're doing, they'll assume it's okay to take the child away, or make new rules for things they don't like. Not enough school? Smacking your child? Shouting too loudly? Then it's off to social services for the little one. When you get a bill, it's sent to you, but belongs to your straw man, not you. That's why bills, fines, and summons start with Mr., Mrs., or Ms. Sometimes you'll see your surname in capitals, just like on a gravestone. That's because your straw man is dead, and just a silly piece of paper, created before you could comprehend or equals, just like on a gravestone. That's because your straw man is dead, and just a silly piece of paper, created before you could comprehend or even consent to it. When you go to court, you represent your straw man, so you, the human, take on any costs, fees, taxes, and fines involved for the straw man. The human you doesn't even need to pay them, but you made a contract with the court by appearing on behalf of your legal personality or straw man, just like the government knew you would. Confused? Well, don't worry. The government doesn't want you to know anyway. If you knew, you'd stop paying things like council tax and parking tickets. Because when you go to court, you are representing your straw man. You are you, alive and made of flesh and blood. Your straw man, or legal personality, is a piece of paper created from your birth certificate. And you think it's you. What a silly Billy. Would you like to know more? Well, then go over to tpuc.org. Get up, get informed, and get real.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Peace and love to all the Moors, all the Muslims. It's up. Get them flags up. It's up, Moors. Get them flags up. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Hey, y'all see it. The straw man. From day one, the doctors, the hospitals, they all in on it. All of them is in on it. All of them is in on it. The mayor, the representatives, the congressmen, the president, they all in on it, fam. How are they in on it? We're going to go through that on this beam out. The straw man, how you can get out of your straw man. You get out of your straw man when you declare your nationality. Simple as that. It's no hocus pocus, no long speeches. You get out of your straw man. That video, you get out of that video, declare your nationality. That's how you remove yourself. The first step to remove yourself out of the fiction. It's like everything that they got as far as a straw man is like a video game. It's like a video game of virtual you. You sitting in the chair. You got the VR glasses on. And the virtual you is walking around doing what they doing in the world. An example of the straw man. The straw man is not you. You still sitting in the chair. You chilling. But the VR glasses is on you. So that straw man is walking around conducting transactions, signing contracts, saying all these different things out their mouth in the name of you. All right? It's not you. It's the virtual reality version of you. That's the straw man. Straw man is not you or me. It's the virtual version of you and I. That's what it is. You get out of that VR. How do you take the virtual reality glasses off? How? How do you do it? You declare your nationality. Because when you declare your nationality, you're coming out of the virtual world, the artificial world, the video game world. It's virtual reality. But it seems so real because you think you in that world for real. But in reality, you just got virtual reality glasses on. All right? Instead of the glasses, you ever seen a movie? It's a throwback. The movie called They Live. You ever seen that movie? It's a scene in that movie where dude was fighting them tooth and nail trying to get him to put these glasses on. These glasses that, what's the dude name? Roddy Piper. The glasses that he had on, he put these glasses on and he could see. He was seeing all kind of propaganda. He was seeing all kind of shit. People walking around straight aliens, zombies. But he only could see them when he had these kind of glasses on. It's a throwback movie. Y'all should check out if you ain't checked it out yet, called They Live. Should check that movie out. That shit dope as hell. They Live. When you look at it from these glasses, you start to see how everything is not as it appears to be. On the virtual reality world, when we look at it, we're actually looking at something like an advertisement, like a cigarette advertisement or a lotion advertisement or aspirin advertisement, etc., etc. When you look at that from without having the glasses on, you will look at it like, oh, that's just an advertisement for some aspirin or some medication or something like that. When you put the glasses on, though, you see it for what it really is. And it'd be like, this will kill you. Have more sex. Get married and stay with children or something like that. It'll be another advertisement that the advertisement will look like something else. Like, yeah, take a vacation. But when you put the glasses on, it'll be like, welcome to enslavement. Shit like that. So let me show you why people can't really see. Not even really why they can't see that. There's a psychological condition on why people cannot see what's directly in front of them. It's a psychological condition. It's called cognitive dissonance. They cannot see what's in front of them. Look. This is what it's called. Let me turn this up. Let's go. Let me turn this up. Let's go. Let me show you why they can't see. Look. This is why they can't see what's directly in front of them. Hold up. Right here. Cognitive dissonance. What is cognitive dissonance? And how does that affect people to this day? Sometimes people hold a core belief that is very strong. When they are presented with evidence that works against that belief, the new evidence cannot be accepted. It will create a feeling that is extremely uncomfortable, called cognitive dissonance. And because it is so important to protect the core belief, they will rationalize, ignore, and even deny anything that doesn't fit in with that core belief. That's Frantz Fanon. This is a clinical diagnosis of what the mind will do when the mind has beliefs in it that doesn't want to deal with evidence to contradict them beliefs in their heads. This is directly what it will happen in the mind. The mind will put walls up and literally shut down all ingoing information because of that core belief that they already got planted deep inside their head. They don't want to hear they don't want to hear evidence because it contradicts their beliefs in their head. So they're going to rationalize, ignore, they're going to deny anything because of them beliefs in their head. All right? They ain't trying to hear no new evidence because it's going to go against their beliefs. So if we dealing with critical thinking, which is what we all got to start doing, all right? We talking about using reasoning, logic, effective problem solving. It's a gang of problems out here. And the problems out here, they have answers. But if we as a collective do not start using logic, effective problem solving, critical thinking, using reasoning, they not going to get solved as fast as they should be. So we got to start using both sides of our brains at the same time, though. We got to start using both sides, fam. We got to start using both sides of our brains. All right? Pulling books out. Pulling real information and evidence out, not just talking to be talking, because that ain't working. Now, you saying on the video about the straw man, right? What it say about this? It say we need to accept that problems lie in our thinking. It is a need to say yes to the challenge in improving our thinking. Most people who begin the challenge are unaware of significant problems in our thinking. They are unreflective thinkers. Hence, we need to get out of this stage. We need to get out of this stage as unreflective thinkers. Sometimes our ego and pride hinder us from committing to learning. Damn. We likewise need to get rid of these to begin a regular practice. So ask yourself over and over again, do you fully accept that you were once an unreflective thinker? If yes, consistently answer yes, then you are ready. We got to get out of being unreflective thinkers, fam. New evidence come, it challenged what we got already in our head. We go right back to cognitive dissonance. We go right back to it. Yeah, I'm black. Then you say black. You said you're black. This is what you said. You said that you're black. You said you're Indian. Okay. Now, when you get shown evidence to the contrary of what you've been identifying as, are you open to listening to the evidence, examining the evidence? I ain't talking about just hearsay. I'm talking about somebody showing you a dictionary. You know what's wild? We speak this language that we speak in this dialect, this English dialect, right? This is what's wild with our people. You will have somebody say something like, well, our people are black people because that's all our people been called forever. And then you would say something contrary to that right there. You would say, well, I got evidence that shows that we not black people. Black is an adjective. People are nouns. Adjectives describe people. They don't identify people. So therefore, with that evidence and that alone, just that, we can't be a color. First thing people do is they do this right here. Bzzz, cognitive dissonance. They get psychologically triggered. They put their walls up, shields up, shut down. Shields up. Nah, I'm extremely uncomfortable with that statement. So I'm going to shut you down because those are your beliefs and my beliefs outweigh your beliefs. That's what happened, don't it? That's a psychological condition. Cognitive dissonance. See, we're examining why our people do what they do. And it's the school system that has been programming our people for generations. This is why. The condition has been programmed. But the good news is we can break this program here and now with logic, with reasoning, being effective problem solvers. This is how we level up our intelligence, level up our intuition. We level up our growth as mindful thinkers. This is how we level up, Morris. All right. So when you see hybrid Europeans wearing fezzes on their head, now you're going to have some comprehension on why would hybrid Europeans, why would they be wearing our ancient headdress on their heads? Because they're trying to emulate us. They didn't create the fez because they wasn't even on the planet yet. You see? So everything that we do, they try to copy, emulate, but they can't never get the right recipe. I don't care if you give the hybrid European a recipe book, they still can't emulate how we do it. It don't matter. This is why they're done as far as them trying to carbon copy what we do. It's not going to work because they ain't got the carbon. They ain't got the carbon. How you going to be a carbon copy when you ain't got the carbon? Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. You can't copy what we already did. Look. So again, on the straw man, right? Look. On the straw man, I want you to go. We're gonna flash to this scene from the movie called They Live. Peace and love to all the Moors and the Muslims out there. All you Moorish women out there, all you Moorish men out there. It's up, man. It's our time. We gotta start being logical, reasoning thinkers, using both sides of our minds simultaneously. All right? Get out of the color paradigm. That's the trap. That is the trap. So when you show somebody evidence, you go straight to a dictionary and you say, well, you can't be a black person. They can't be white people because colors are adjectives. And then on top of that, you will say this right here. Look at this. Before I flash to that movie. Look at this. Well, all the stuff that our people be saying just to say stuff, they'll be like, well, our people are black people. And then you say, or they'll be like, our people are Indians. Then you would say, well, our people can't be that because those are not nationalities. So you can't be an adjective. It's not a nationality. It's not a nationality. Therefore, it's not a land. Therefore, it's no national flag. Therefore, it's no national dish. Therefore, they don't have an international treaty with any other nation on the planet. Therefore, they have no currency. Therefore, they're not citizens anywhere on the planet because they don't have a land, language, currency, flag, treaty, constitution, seal. They have nothing national. Everybody else on the planet has something national. They have a nationality. And then these same pro-black people, they'll say this. This is what they'll do. They'll say, well, the white man told you that you was black. Right. So if they say that, then you would say this to them then. Be like, well, if they said that we was black and then they was white, how come Asians don't call themselves yellow? Man, make it make sense. Just make it make sense. If you going by that theory, that goof ass theory that the so-called white man, who not white, they're hybrid albions, European hybrids. If you going by that goof ass theory that they told you that our people was black and they was white, how come Asians don't call themselves yellow people? They tried to throw that yellow color on Asians. They was like, no, sir. No, sir. We Asians, Koreans, Japanese, Manchurian, South Korean. They ain't going with that. That shit dead. Don't no Asian call themselves yellow. That's a direct insult. That's a slur. They don't call themselves that. That shit over with them. They stick tight. Like them people over there, the Moors over there, Pakistan, Iran, Yemen. They don't call themselves brown people over there. I didn't put videos up on my page speaking to many of them, many Pakistanis, many people from Yemen and all that. They don't call themselves a color. Everybody around the planet deals with a nationality, a nation. Nation of Islam is not a nation because it has no check marks on a nation. Lebanon. You see? There's fam, do you know how many Lebanons? Yeah. Do you know alone how many Lebanons are in North America? Lebanon. I'm talking about, if you Googled it right now, Google how many Lebanons are in North America. Just Google it. See how we talking about critical thinking, using both sides of our mind in real time, reasoning, logic. Google how many Lebanons alone are in North America. Shit gonna blow your mind. Because Lebanon over here is older than Lebanon over there. Listen, man. Listen. We talking about facts. So you want to identify with this? You want to identify with an adjective. You can't be that. That's a violation of grammar. You can't be an adjective. You can't be orange. You can't be green. You can't be purple. You can't be burgundy. All right. You can't be blue. Nah, those are adjectives. See that ADJ abbreviation? You cannot be an adjective. I don't care what you think in your head. It does not matter what you believe, because if you believe that, you're not dealing with facts. You're dealing with cognitive dissonance. Sometimes people hold a core belief that is very strong. You see, you have a belief system that you're built on. Everything in your head is built on a belief or beliefs. Nothing in your mind is built on facts when it comes to what you choose to identify yourself as. This is a systematic program. Remember I mentioned earlier about the virtual reality glasses? How you sitting in a chair and you not moving? Y'all seen them movies where you got people sitting in the chair and they got the VR glasses on and they not moving. They just in the chair chilling. And they got the glasses on, so when their virtual reality video game is moving around in the world. And it's so real with the 4K, the OLED, and all these graphics, it looks like you really there. Like you got a TV at your house right now. You got the OLED TV, right? The OLED TVs and all that. It's like liquid crystal clear TVs. Fam. I don't know if you ever seen one of them liquid crystal like TVs, fam. It's literally like you can touch the person on the screen. It's that clear. Real life. So imagine you got those glasses on and you're walking around, but the world that you're moving in is virtual reality. That is the straw man. It's been on us since day one. How to get the straw man to get off the screen is to stop playing the game. Take the glasses off and deal with your nationality. That is the only way you're going to get the glasses off your face. Because those are artificial virtual reality glasses. They're not real. It's a simulation. You have to take the glasses off, declaring a nationality to get out of the simulation. All right. When people talk about getting out of the simulation, everything is a simulation. It is a simulation. But you have to take the virtual reality glasses off, declare a nationality, exercise law and history in real time to get out of the virtual reality worlds. All right. Look, watch this. Watch this right here. Dude wanted him to put the glasses on, but he didn't want to do it. Watch this. This how hard it be to get people to put the glasses on to see. Put the glasses on. He don't want to put them on. Dude don't want to put the glasses on. Because at this time, he don't want to see. He got cognitive dissonance. See the glasses?
Fuck you.
See? Dude, like, man, I'm just trying to get you to see, man. That's all I'm trying to do. I gotta fight you to get you to see? You don't want to see? You know what I'm finna do? Okay. You know what I'm finna do? All right, watch this. This is what I'm finna do. Right, you gotta fight people damn near, your family, because they don't want to see. You gotta damn near fight your family to get them just to see what's right in front of their face. Put the damn glasses on. I gotta suplex your ass for you to see.
Look! Look at them, they're everywhere!
Maybe they can see our fifth and splendor.
Now hold on. You ain't the first son of a bitch to wake up out of their dream. What's that?
Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that.
Brother, life's a bitch. She's back in heat.
You see that? You see that, right? Huh? Watch this. Oh, we're not done. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, though.
Air press on nails because of all the active things you do? Well, if you're ready for beautiful, natural looking, easy to apply, colored in 7 luscious hues, just...
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Oh, goddamn hacker, that second time tonight that asshole's cut in.
The movement was begun 8 months ago by a small group of scientists who discovered, quite by accident, these signals being sent through...
He's giving me a headache. Yeah, tell me about it. Us took the hackers months to figure out how to do this.
See, they so stuck inside of the box, the virtual reality world. They can't even see the clues that's trying to get them to wake up. They can't even see. Like, fam, we giving you clues, we giving you hints. They don't want to wake up though. They sitting in a chair with the VR glasses on, and they playing a video game. And they love the video game so much, they don't want to take the glasses off.
The poor and the underclass are growing. Racial justice and human rights are non-existent. They have created a repressive society, and we are their unwitting accomplices.
See, dude tweaking.
Their intention to rule rests with the annihilation of consciousness. We have been lulled into a trance. They have made us indifferent.
Look at dude.
To ourselves, to others. We are focused only on our own gain. We
Hey,
Please understand, they are safe as long as they are not discovered. That is their primary method of survival. Keep us asleep, keep us selfish, keep us sedated.
They're pulling the water out of the sand like sponges.
Blow it out your ass.
Yeah.
see, he's so gone. See, both of them, they so gone, they don't even realize what they just heard. They don't even realize what they just heard. Hold up. You see, you need to see that again. He said they want to keep people sedated. They want to keep people in a mindset of being selfish. Look around everywhere today. Just look around. Look around. Y'all see it like I see it. If you outside and you looking around every day, if you go to your job, you go to the park, you go to the grocery store, you go to the library, you go down the street, you take a walk down the block, you see it like I see it. People are sedated. They are so in love with themselves, they don't care about nobody else. All they care about is, what's the next move that I'm finna do? What I gotta go take care of? How much drip do I gotta get today? How much fake love am I gonna put out on social media for me to get some more views and likes and shit? That's what it is. And that goes back. If you pick this book up right here, it goes back to this. It goes right back to this. See that? See this right here? Look at the imagery. If you pick up this book right here, Behold a Pale Horse, you see what time it is. This is a section right here in this book. Look at this section. Diversion, the primary strategy. I want you to think about what you see on a daily basis on social media. Disengage their minds, sabotage their mental activities, providing a low quality program of public education in math, logic, systems, design, economics, discouraging technical creativity. That's happening all around 24/7. Bogus ass bullshit TV shows. All of the TV shows got some kind of transgender, transsexual weirdo shit in there. Public education in the toilet. Ain't teaching no math. Logic ain't just thrown out the window in the garbage can. No kind of encouragement to do creative technical activities. Just sit in the classroom. Do what they tell you to do. Don't ask no questions that's gonna uplift nothing. Don't ask no kind of creative questions. Nah, just stick to the script. The bell ring. The children back up in school now. It's just like jail. It's literally just like jail. Look, the children, they go to school. First, before they go to school, what they got to do? If they take public transportation, they got to get on the bus. You get on the bus, right? You go to homeroom. Bing, bell ring. You go right back over there to your classroom. Bing, bell ring. Go back to another class. It's just like the yard, G. It's just like being locked up. They tell you when you can leave. You can ask to go to the bathroom. In the classroom, what are our children being taught? They're being taught misinformation, things of no substance, no logic, no critical thinking, just what to think. They not getting taught to be a critical thinker. They getting taught how to think. They telling people, our children, how to think. We want you to think like industrial robots. That's how we want you to think. And then you look at what's going on about Meet Your Straw Man. Look, you going by what? Meet Your Straw Man, right? Look at this. Watch this.
From the number one doctor recommended.
What they talking about? Hold up. Look at this. Look at number 2. That was just number 1. Engaging their emotions. Increasing their indulgence. Increasing their indulgence. And their indulgence in emotional and physical activities. increase their indulgence. Indulge with what? Indulge with looking at bogus ass, low quality programming on TV. Look at y'all know the TV shows on TV? Garbage, trash. Now it's even worse now because they got it everywhere. Tablets, phones. Now it's 24/7 indulgence. Just have your phone out. You got some people so glued to their phone, they don't go nowhere without their phone. I ain't lying. You got people so glued to their phone, G, they can't put their phone down to go to the bathroom. They gotta have their phone in the bathroom with them. They gotta have their phone literally glued in their fucking hand. That's how they have been sabotaged. Humanity has been sabotaged mentally. And this is the strongest muscle in the body, the mind. The mind is the strongest muscle in the body. Why do you think pornography, why do you think it's free? It's free because it's a psychological attack on the mind. That's why it's free. When you got 24/7 free pornography, they do that because they want our men to be out here weak. They want us to be out here effeminized. They want us out here to be all of our life force energy gone. Now, you ain't got no fighting chance. Because you down, you depressed, you ain't got your chi up, your energy is all polluted, your mind is gone. You see? It's an attack on the mind, fam. It's always an attack on the mental. That's the attack on the mind. Look, let's go back right here. Let's go back right here. You look at these ads. I'm looking at these ads while I'm hitting these buttons on this other phone over here. You got all these ads. What the ads say? What the ads say? Yeah, you take this pill, then they're going to give you 35 side effects. 35 side effects. Yeah, it's going to cause heart disease, liver cancer, unusual dreams. Unusual dreams. It's warfare. The warfare ain't never stopped. They want our women out here to be whores. This is their agenda. It's right here. They lay it out right here. Diversion is primary strategy. They want the women to be whores, our women, and they want the man to be effeminized. No nationality, no birthright, no critical thinking. Just useless animals. I played a clip the other day with this hybrid European on there talking. Older hybrid European. She on there talking and she like she was with the WHO, the World Health Organization. She like, man, look, basically, we gonna do whatever we want to do with y'all because she was like, humans, if this goes through, what they want to pass are gonna be no less looked at than animals. And if you get this book right here, Behold a Pale Horse, right? There's a section. Look, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I don't have time to make nothing up, man. In 1954, this was the issue of primary concern. Although the so-called moral issues were raised, in view of the law of natural selection, it was agreed that a nation or world of people will not use who? Hold on. Yo, this shit crazy. Look at this, fam. It was agreed that a nation or world of people who will not use their intelligence are no better than animals who do not have intelligence. Such people are beasts of burden and stakes on the table by choice and consent. Damn. What? This is happening, fam. This was on the books, on record since 1954. But nah, you got people out here who live in this bubble world of cognitive dissonance, they don't think this is reality. So the wheels in their head, they don't want to turn but a certain kind of way. They got rust in their head, in their brain. They got whole rust in the wheels in their head because they got cognitive dissonance. Because this makes them extremely uncomfortable in their little bubble world. They don't want to hear none of this. So for the ones who don't want to hear none of this, you got to leave them where they at. If they don't want to listen, cool. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Leave them where they at. There's nothing wrong with leaving them where they at because you can't drag nobody. You can't drag nobody. That's going to waste your energy. That's going to waste crucial time that you do not have to give to somebody or someone who don't want to go. If they don't want to go, fuck it. Leave them where they at. You done did your part. It's not your responsibility to drag somebody with you. No, because it'll be people out there like, man, you a Moor. You supposed to, nah, we all Moors. It's not my obligation to drag dead weight. If you want to be dead weight, that's on you. That's your choice. That's your consent. Go ahead. I'm gonna leave you right where I found you at. Right over there. I'm gonna say some words to you, some words of encouragement. Try to get your mind, your wheels to turn. Other than that, I'm not finna drag you. You crazy? That's why. You can't drag nobody. You ever tried to drag dead weight? No, it's not on you, Moors. If someone that you got love for, like you genuinely got love for this person or people, and if they want to be dead weight, it's not on you no more. You did your part. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty because you did your part. You did your part. Your part was you dropped some jewels on them. You gave them some gems. They didn't want it. You did your part because you had a pure heart. If your heart is pure, that means you did your part. It's not our obligation to beat somebody in the head. It's our obligation to uplift fallen humanity for sure, but not to beat it in their head when it comes to they don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen. Cool. I'm going to leave you over there. I got love for you, but I got to leave you because I ain't finna drag you. No. That is cognitive dissonance. That's cognitive dissonance. So look at this right here. Somebody want to keep identifying with these words right here. Black, adjective, reflecting little or no light. You want to identify with that? You want to associate yourself with someone who reflects little light? Little or no light. Matter of fact. You want to associate yourself with this? Knock yourself out. You want to associate yourself with having the color of coal? You're not the color of coal. You're not the color of coal. So how would you ever associate yourself with something that you're not? You know what's ironic about that? It's ironic that people will say, man, that's the white man's words. But that would mean every word that come out your mouth is from the so-called white man. So why is it that people who say stuff like that, who suffer from cognitive dissonance, they say, that's the white man's word. So they told you to call yourself something, but every word that come out your mouth, according to their logic, it's not logical, it's illogical, but according to them, every word that come out your mouth is from a so-called white man. So so correct me if I'm wrong. We were on the planet first, right? Aboriginal and indigenous people. Okay. Where do you think languages came from? So you trying to tell us that we created pyramids and we made maps We created all this architecture and design on the planet, all this literature on the planet, all languages on the planet we created. But we wasn't intelligent enough to come up with this dialect of English, which is a fusion of Arabic and Latin. We wasn't intelligent to create this language. But I thought you said you loved your people and you want to uplift your people. We give hybrid Europeans too much credit. They didn't create nothing. Nothing. Everything that was already here has been here by the hands and the work of Moors. Our people. Our people. We are the ones who were first, and we the ones who gonna be last. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. So give yourselves more credit and stop using excuses like, those the white man's words. They not the white man. Stop calling them white men. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, the cognitive dissonance gotta be like so thick that if you say they not white people because this is white, they're not this. But in our people's minds, because of the programming, they still will look at them and say this. But the thing is, no one else on the planet does that. No one else on the planet does that. Do you realize that? Whoever gonna see this beam, I want you to realize that. No one else on the planet calls themselves colors except hybrid Europeans and our people who are really Moors in North America. Nowhere, this is a big planet. Whether you're a flat earther or you're a round earther, this is a huge planet. And nobody else does that on the planet? Nobody? And guess what they do with it? They do it at pretending to be Americans. Because the United States, when they say the USA, they're talking about the federal corporation, an agency, a department, a commission, a board, or other entity of the United States, an instrumentality of the United States. The United States, quote unquote, is a federal corporation. It's not the organic land. So whether you are a flat earther, whether you're a flat earther or you're a round earther, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because this is a continent. North America, Central America, and South America used to be connected to Africa and the other lands over here. So since it was a connection, which you see right here, which was known as Pangea, this is what it was known as. So when you say we all used to be connected, yes. So when they say, why don't you go back to Africa? Now you have evidence, concrete, hardcore evidence. We already in Africa. We never left Africa. Because Africa, the word Africa, if you do the etymology of the word Africa, you research Africa, you look up its origin, it's going to say planet. That's Africa. So Africa was just a contemporary name for the planet. The dominion of Africa is the entire planet. So that's a contemporary name. That's not ancient. The ancient name for this would be known as Amexum. Amexum. You see? So when you say Amexum, now you're starting to deal with critical thinking, reasoning, logic, effective problem solving. Instead of staying over here in cognitive dissonance in the belief system, your wheels ain't turning, but you're complaining. Why? Because this information makes you extremely uncomfortable. Because you want to deal with belief systems. You don't want to deal with logic and reasoning systems, huh? No, not a mixum, a mexum. M-E-X. A-M-E-X. M-E-X-E-M. A mexum. Bing fucking bong. Exactly. You want to be black and put yourself in a box? Or do you want to be more than that and deal with the planet? It's your choice. You got free will to do whatever you want to do. It's your choice. But keep in mind what you saw over here now. All right? Keep in mind when you saw over here about energy, 1954. Don't lose track of this. Do not lose track of this. Because they said this right here, fam. What? Right here. It said it was agreed that a nation or world of people who will not use their intelligence are no better than animals who do not have intelligence. Share this beam out. Teach it to your children. Because you see they ramping up this agenda. They getting ready to come out with a so-called pandemic again. Put a mask on again. Such people who will not use their intelligence are beasts of burden, stakes on a table by choice and consent. So when old girl was talking about, well, if we can get this passed, then human beings will be no more better off than animals. This is what she was talking about, because their mindset, these Satanists, their mindset is people who will not use their intelligence are no better than animals, beasts of burden who do not have intelligence. So if you don't start using, when I say you, don't take it personal. I'm talking about us as a collective, you being plural. As a collective, if we don't start using our intelligence, our God minds, then we gonna be out here like beasts of burden to get wiped out. Because what would you do with a beast of burden? It's a beast of burden. Why do I need you here? I'm gonna fleece you. Now watch this stuff. Remember I was talking about them glasses? Do you want to be associated with this? You want to be associated with a Negro? A Negro? Do you want to be associated with something without any light? I thought you said you was the light of the world. I thought you said your light shined. Well, according to the dictionary of this language dialect that we speak, English, it says black is without any light. Any light. So when you say that you're black, you're saying you don't have any light. So all that bullshit ass black means the essence of the universal divine. They fucking with you. They sending you off. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They sending you clean off. All this Nation of Islam, they sending you clean off. They sending you clean off. They sending you clean off. They lying to your faces. Black is the essence of the universal divine creature creations. What? I mean, because you go into the dictionary and it says without any light, very dark. The room was black as night, dirty, grimy. This what you want to call yourself? These are synonyms, words that are similar to the word black. And this is what you choose to identify with. So ain't no black pride, black beauty. Have you seen me read the word beauty yet in this dictionary? In any dictionary. Dirty, grimy, dismal, gloomy, a black day, black news, sullen, angry. You know how they always say, angry black woman? Look how they throw it right in our people's faces and they go right over their heads. And our women take it as a compliment. Yeah, I'm just an angry black woman, I guess. Evil, wicked. This is what you want to associate yourself with? Something that's dirty, grimy, evil, and wicked? Why you think they call it black magic? Why you think they call it black magic? Yes, the Dark Ages needed enlightenment. And who did they get the enlightenment from? They got the enlightenment from us, Moors. Bing bong. This is where they got the enlightenment from. This is where they got the enlightenment from. But if you choose to stay in the virtual reality world of the straw man, this information, you're going to be right there in cognitive dissonance in a chair with the VR glasses, and it's going to be a virtual reality person pretending to be you walking around the world doing contracts. You see? See, that's how that works. That's how it's been working for the virtual reality video game. The simulation game has been virtual reality of our people who have really been in the cubicle. Just like the Matrix. People have been in cubicles. They walking around, but their mind is in a cubicle. Their body is walking around. Picture it like this. People that you see walking around without knowledge of self, and they stay in the mindset of black, colored, Negro, Indian, Pan-African, etc. Those people are in the mind, their bodies are walking around, but their minds might as well just be locked up, sitting inside a cell, in a jail cell. But their bodies are walking around in the mentality of virtual reality simulation. You see? They're in a simulation. They just coming and going, doing what they're doing. And a lot of our people sound very intelligent. But when it comes to identity, that tells it all. They could be talking about any type subject in the world. But when it comes to how do you identify? What do you identify as? They're in a cubicle. They literally are imprisoned by their own minds. And the key is nationality and birthright. That is the key to escape the virtual reality prison, the simulation. The key is nationality and birthrights. That's the key. How you choose to identify what is your status to the world. That is the mystery key. That's the skeleton key to get out of the haunted house. Our people call it everything but what it is. The haunted house that our people keep going into is the virtual reality simulation of a straw man, of black, of person of color. That is the haunted house. That's the caste system. You get it? And the skeleton key to get out of the haunted house, to get out of the imprisonment of the mind, is birthrights, nationality. That's how you get out. Without that, you're not getting out. You're not getting out, fam. You're not getting out. No. You're not getting out. It don't matter what you saying as far as opinions. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Opinions, like I put a video up earlier. Only thing that matters is truth. That's the only thing that matters. Opinions, everybody got one, but it don't matter. It don't matter about your opinion. It don't matter about my opinion. It don't matter about your opinion. Justice is justice. The way to get justice is law. Without dealing with law, land, air, water, jurisdiction, you done for. Done for. Everybody want to go everywhere else but the subject of law. everywhere else though. Our people just want to go everywhere else because it's comfortable to go everywhere else. It's comfortable to go everywhere else. Peace and love to all the Moors though. Look, how we was talking about that straw man, right? Look, talking about that straw man. Look, so the straw man like this. How much time we got? All right, we got a few minutes. So the straw man will be something like this. Look, so in 1944, the Buck Act took their sovereignty away from the states so that the states could also have a title of nobility. When people ask for evidence, the evidence can be found if you look up the Buck Act. Check this book out right here, Connecting the Dots by David E. Robinson. Fire. All right, you go right here. Remember, corporations like the United States USA Corporation, it's not organic people, it's a federal corporation. Just like the president, he's a federal agent. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, it does not matter. Look, Black's Law Dictionary, real quick. It does not matter who's in office. It doesn't matter. That's why we got to invest in some law books. Get you a 4th edition Henry Campbell's Black Law Dictionary. You can get you a Bouvier's Law Dictionary. Get you a Ballantyne's Law Dictionary. All right? But guaranteed you need this right here in your archive. You need this shit now. All right? Look. It don't matter if Joe Biden in there. It don't matter if Obama was in there. It don't matter if Trump is in there. It don't matter. Because you got to know what a president means in law, not opinions. President. What is a president? The president is the chief officer of a corporation. See that? This is a president. Somebody asks, black mean negative. Yes, black means negative. Colors are artificial in law. That's what colors are in law. All right? Not opinion. This is what the law say. So since the president is a chief officer of a corporation, company, board, committee, etc., generally having the main direction and administration of their concerns. He don't have the concerns of people, the organic people of the land. His obligation is to the federal corporation, the federal company, the federal board, the federal committee. That's his first concerns. So it don't matter who you put up in there. Like the video was showing, when you register, you forfeit your rights. You're committing, look, when we register anything with the United States Foreign For-Profit Corporation, when we register, we forfeit our rights. We violate our Bill of Rights. We violate our 4th Amendment, 5th Amendment. We violate our natural born rights because we take something and we register it with a foreign for-profit corporation. Therefore, the foreign for-profit corporation can then move on it. They can tax it because they can put liens on it because they put it in the Questa QV trust. You see, this is why we got to start studying law, trust law, common law, universal law, regulatory law, constitutional law, treaty law. We got to start studying all laws. That's why we got to get back to Allah. I, self, law, and master. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Start studying law and history together. That's the power. Islam. That's the power. You know what I'm saying? That's the power. It's not going to be in opinions. That's not power. You ain't got firepower when you're dealing with opinions. You ain't got no firepower when you're dealing with opinions. You got firepower when you're dealing with knowledge. Look. So the Buck Act, 1944. Check it out real fast. When the U.S. corporation did the Buck Act, what they do? They incorporated so-called nobility, which they don't have, into states like the state of Maine, the state of New York, the state of Illinois, the state of Georgia, the state of California. All right. So when they say that, they talking about it's in place of Maine, the Republic, Georgia, Republic, Illinois, Republic, New York, Republic, California, Republic. All right. It's in the name of the Republic. All right. It's in the name of as a substitute. But keep in mind, these state, anytime you see the state of, it's a foreign for-profit corporation. It's a federal corporation. It's not real. It's virtual reality. Put the glasses on. Take the virtual reality glasses off and put the real glasses on of your birthright and your nationality. All right. So you can say on these natural sunglasses, one lens is going to be nationality. The other lens is going to be birthrights. You got to enforce it. When you put them on, you enforce it, nationality and birthrights. Enforce your birthrights. Enforce your nationality by enforcing the law. Exercise the law, not opinions. Opinions don't matter. Opinions don't matter. You can say, I know my rights, and you don't quote no rights off. Your status ain't right. You saying you a black person, but you saying you know your rights. If you knew your rights, you wouldn't be misidentifying as a black person, a person of color. If you knew your rights, you wouldn't be calling yourself an Indian because you're in violation of universal law. That's why the Nation of Islam is in violation of universal law, violation of common law. Pan-Africans, you're in violation of common law. You're in violation of universal law because you have no nation. You're an organization. You're not a nation. Big difference. And nations start with Moorish women. You see? So without Moorish women being on the throne, along with the Moorish man sharing the throne, you don't have a nation. This is why they are frauds. This is why the Prophet Noble Drew Ali told us to uplift the nation. The nation starts with the Moorish woman. This is why she sits on the throne and the Moorish man sits beside her on the throne, and they rule together. Together. The woman is not above the man, and the man is not above the woman. They share the throne. Yin and yang share the throne. This is why you deal with universal law, universal principles. You see? Without dealing with universal principles, there will be no harmony. Everything will be chaotic. No order. Without law, there can be no order. Why do you think they call it law and order? Bing bong. Then you go right back here and you say, remember I was talking about the glasses and the virtual reality world? Okay, so look, it say, then came the counties and municipalities. All of this is in the name of the republic. But keep in mind, when they say the state of, all right? When they say the state of, from now on, think corporation. All right? So each were given their own corporation. See, it get deep, fam. But it's simple though. Which replaced the government of original intent. What we then had was an inverse relationship to the original organic republic states. See, it was an inverse relationship from the Buck Act of 1944. They inversed the relationship and they called it the state of California, the state of Florida, the state of Georgia. You see, the state of St. Louis, or the state of Arkansas. All of those are in place of the republic. You see how it might seem super complicated, but it's so simple. Everything that they're doing in the name of the original thing. That's all they're doing. This is all that they're doing. They're doing everything in the name of. All right? They're not doing nothing on their own original. And this has been the tricks. That's the straw man. All right? Everything that they're doing is virtual reality. Listen to me. Everything that's going on outside is virtual reality. That's the reality that it is. It's a virtual reality. It's not organic. The organic reality is nationality and birthrights and exercising who you are at all times. What is your free national name? What is your status? What is your jurisdiction and adjudication on the planet? That's the organic reality. The virtual reality is your straw man, your all capital name. When they send letters to your crib, that's the all capital straw man. That's virtual reality. Bill collectors, virtual reality. All right. Bills in itself, virtual reality. Licenses, virtual reality. You need a permit to go over here and build a house, a permit to go do something. You need a permit from who? You need a permit from where? From the counties and the municipalities, who are all fictions. You get it? That's the inverse relationship. All right? So the republic states are a mirror image instead of fact. See, they're just a mirror image. If you hold the original hierarchy of authority up to the image in a mirror, it will look like this. Check it out, because I'm finna slide. So it say sovereign John Doe. Look at the name. Look at the capital. John Doe. This is the original. Okay, look. This is, if we looking at a mirror and you say the virtual reality glasses, the reality, the organic is sovereign, Moorish American national. All right. Keep in mind, sovereignty only comes with the nationality. There's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. That is a fraud. There's no such thing in law as a sovereign citizen. Don't fall into the booby trap of calling yourself a sovereign citizen. You are being unlawful, a fraud. Don't fall for it. Because you got a gang of people out here on social media everywhere, and they keep talking like that narrative. They pumping that narrative over and over and over. You can get sovereignty from a piece of paper. No, sir. Sovereignty is a birthright. So now it comes with a nationality. This is why these people from around the world can come here to the Americas, specifically North America, and in a year or so, or a little less than a year, they could have a business up and going. They could get that loan up and going because they claim a nationality. They don't deal with crayon colors. Our people only deal with crayon colors. That's all, because that's all our people been taught. We got to unlearn that shit. And we unlearning it right now in real time. All right? Real time. This is what we own. Each one teach one. So when you go right here with it, you say this. Family, neighborhood, township, county, state. You see the name though? This is how the name is supposed to be. This will be your free national name. Whatever your free national name is. It would not be this. It would not be. You see how we got world, country, how it's supposed to be. It would, I see the mirror image to that. The straw man would be this. All capital letters. This is the virtual reality world I'm speaking about. The virtual reality world, the state of world is this. All capital letters, all capital letters, all capital letters. So on, and so on. Voting, see how it says voting district, corporations, John Doe, the straw man, how we first kicked off this beam out. The straw man. See, it feels like you, but it's not you. You see? It's not you. It's the artificial you. This is why we have to declare a national name. See? You declare a free national name, you stop playing the game of straw man, all caps. Talking about you gonna go register to vote. When you register to vote, you just committed fraud against yourself. You just incriminated yourself. Read the Bill of Rights. When you say you a straw man, when you say you black, you're incriminating yourself. This is what you're doing. When you say you're an Indian, you're incriminating yourself. You're committing character assassination on yourself. This is what you're doing in real time. When you misidentify as a crayon color, as an Indian, Native American, person of color, you're committing character assassination on yourself. So you're committing character suicide. That's what you're doing. But see, now you know now. It's one thing to not know, but now you know. So whoever see this beam out, now you know. You ain't got to assume no more, but this don't take my word for it though. Nah, look it up. This is why I show these books off, so you can look it up yourself. Get the books, look it up yourself. Don't just take CushDey word on none. Shout out to Texas. Don't just take my word on none. Invest in the books. Get them yourself. Get them yourself. Look up the information yourself. Stop misidentifying as a crayon color, and we can get something done. All right? Because on a deeper level, the stock market is a financial system that sells or trades people's souls' energy. This is on a deeper level. All right? This is just a deeper level. On a deeper level, one more time. On a deeper level, the stock market is a financial system that sells or trades people's soul energy, which is why it is called a stock market. Many stocks in the stock market do not really represent the shares of corporations. Instead, they are linked to artificial persons, which are legal fictions that are used by the legal system to represent living men, women, and children. This is the stock market. The main reason that corporate stocks have value is because they are linked to living people. In other words, living men, women, children are livestock or living stock that are sold. Look at sold, S-O-L-D, S-O-U-L-E-D, sold on the stock market by the traders, see, of mankind. It's a giant sellout. It's a giant Ponzi scheme. The word stock is defined as a quantity of something accumulated as for future use. As for the word livestock, it is defined as the horses, cattle, sheep, and other useful animals kept or raised on a farm or ranch. Wow. This is what livestock is. So don't that correlate to this right here? 1954, how they was talking about the primary concern was for people who don't use their intelligence, are no better than animals who do not have intelligence. You see how it correlates to the same thing? And this is written in 1954, this demo about energy. This book, though, is Word Magic, written by Pal Chain. Get this one in your life. Fire. See? So the ones that's out here that's been telling us, it's like this. How do you get Oprah Winfrey and The Rock? They both billionaires, but they doing infomercials to get people to donate. What? Are you listening? How do you have The Rock, who's a billionaire, and Oprah Winfrey, who's a multi-billionaire, asking for people to donate? How come they ain't donating? Think about it, Morris. Critically, look, we got to start critically thinking. We got to start critically thinking. Look at the virtual reality video game that's being played in front of people's faces. It's virtual reality. Take the virtual reality glasses off. Throw them motherfuckers over there. Put the real glasses on, nationality and birthrights. Start dealing with both sides of our minds, of our brains. Nationality and birthrights and exercising law is the way to get out of the video game. The simulation is to get out of with nationality and birthrights. Bing bong. That's how you get out. And when you come out of that world, you coming over into the real world. Now you starting to deal with ancient times. Now you dealing with the fez being an international ancient headdress. Now you dealing with antiquity. Now you dealing with deep historical context and significance. Now you dealing with Phoenician statues. You feel me? Now you starting to deal with something like this. Ancient Moors, Assyrians. Now you dealing with this. Okay. Now you dealing with Hittites, Canaanites. Now you dealing with Moabites and Hamites, Cushites. Now you dealing with who you supposed to be plugged into. Now you dealing with who you supposed to be plugged into. Because this is our stuff. This our history. This is our history. You see? All this is ours. Over there, even over there in Hindustan. The Hindu god Vishnu. Repping the fez. You know what I'm saying? Now you over here dealing with what you supposed to be dealing with, which is world history. World history. Not just contemporary, what we got told history. Nah, we dealing with world history. World history. Not just the Mirror Corporation history. Nah, we dealing with world history, fam. Moorish history, fam. This what we on. You know what I'm saying? This what we on. This what we on. This what we on. Toltecs, Olmecs, Aztecs. This what we on. You know what I'm saying? This what we on. Yeah. Huh. The Elamites and all that. You know what I'm saying? The Commetans and all that. This what we on. This what we on. Because if you go over there to Haiti, all my Haitian people out there, huh? All my Haitian people out there, did you know that in your national seal, Your national seal, the coat of arms of Ayati. Did you know that it's a fez called a Liberty cap on top of your palm tree out there? Did you know that? I don't want you to believe me. I'm going to show you. See that palm tree? Look at that fez on there. See? Look at that fez on there. See, I don't want you to believe me. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about in real time, though. No problemo. Coat of arms of Ayati. Oh, yeah, they got to we as a people got to definitely stop participating with black magic. All my people out there in El Salvador, in La America. Look at that. República de El Salvador, in La America Central. Coat of arms, El Salvador. Huh? All my Zopound people out there. All my Zopound people out there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You got a Liberty cap with a fez on there. That's ancient. All my El Salvadorian peoples out there. You got a fez on your seal. Bing bong. You think this is just beliefs? Because if it was just beliefs, then how these correlations keep connecting? They keep connecting over and over and over and over. And this is only a few books that I'm bringing out tonight. It's only a few books I'm bringing out. Dios union libertad. Good question. Somebody asked, what is a fez? That's a great question. Great question. The fez, the national headdress of the Moorish Asiatic nation, founders of civilization, 360 degrees of master mason, nation. Look at that. Son of woman. The fez is the crown of light, authority and rule, the geometric zodiac. The fez has no brim and is circular as the sun. S-U-N, S-O-N. The fez belongs to the Alis, the Els, the Bays, the Days, and the Owls. Look how we run it up. This is the fez. We always been free, fam. Being free is a state of your mentality. Freedom is a state of mind. Nationality is the order of the day. You can't be free without a nationality. And even with a nationality, you still got to fight because there's people out here trying to finesse you up out your nationality. So the fight is always on. The fight is always on, though. It's always on. You know what I'm saying? It's always on. It's always on, fam. It's always on. Straight up. So I hope y'all got something from this beam out, though. Hope y'all got something from this beam out. Something to move around. Let me show y'all these books before I slide, though. Get them screenshots. Get them screenshots. Do it now. Use both sides of your mind, Moors. It's time. It's time. Reasoning, logic, critical thinking, problem solving. Elevate your intuition. Elevate your potential. Elevate your mind. It's that time, Moors. Get them screenshots. Yes, sir. Get them screenshots. Rise of the Moors, man. There it is. Yes, sir. Throw these in your archive, man. Throw these in your library. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Haha. Yeah. Where can you find Moorish names? You can find Moorish names. Go to rvbaypublications.com. Go there. Go to khalifamedia.com. Go here. All right? Go here. Go here. It's a whole, man, load your whole cart up with books. Go to khalifamedia.com. All right? Go there. Cheaper than the Tray 5, fam. Get out of the cognitive dissonance. Yes, sir. Get out of. We gotta break that cognitive dissonance, Moors. It's our time. Yes, sir. Break the beliefs. Deal with evidence. Deal with facts. Deal with truth. Deal with knowledge. Put them opinions away. They don't fix nothing. You said, what's the page? What was that page? Let me see. Page 152. All right. If you got this book, it's on page 152. Nah, Khalifa Media. Right here. Get a screenshot. KhalifaMedia.com. Get a screenshot. Alright? KhalifaMedia.com. The Torch. Scott Forsman's Advanced Dictionary. B.I.G. Yeah. Alright. Hope y'all got something from this beam out. Much love, much appreciation, much respect to all y'all out there that tuned in to this beam out. All the time, man. All the time. It's each one teach one. That's what it is. Each one teach one. Alright? Study. Teach the babies, man. Teach the babies. If you miss some, run the beam out back. I'm finna move around. Appreciate y'all tuning in all the time. Islam.